Welcome back. We are hoping for a happier post-game show. It will not happen. It's presented by the Maroon Club, enhancing 23 Division I sports. Join the Maroon Club today, and our player of the game, brought to you by Coca-Cola. Experience the Coke side of life. Here's Mike with Lucas Jarrett and Fran O'Hanlon.
Coach, we always talk about execution down the stretch, but the kids gave you every single ounce they had today, even into overtime.
Yeah, I was as proud as I could be. I mean, that's a team that's picked to win it, and obviously you see why. I mean, they're a terrific team. They're number one in the country in field goal percentage. I thought we battled, and I can't ask for any more. You know, I mean, we have a young squad. I think they're going to learn from this, and we'll just keep getting better, and we have. And tonight we were good. We were good. They were a little better.
Yeah, exactly. And you had obviously Lafayette, Lehigh. That matchup just brings out the best. And a lot of your players, a lot of their players, and obviously the crowd tonight.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't lose this game. They won the game, you know, and so we just got to regroup and just keep plugging away and keep getting better.
A lot of positives from tonight, Coach. Thanks, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Let's bring in Lucas. Come on in here, Lucas. Lucas Jarrett, our Coca-Cola player of the game, 17 points tonight. Coach and I just talked about it. You guys, you left nothing hanging out. I mean, you left it all on the court tonight. That's a good basketball team. You guys are a good basketball team, and sooner or later, one of these is going to fall your way.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm proud of my guys. We always fight as hard as we can, but unfortunately, it just didn't work out tonight. But I mean, we fought hard.
Yeah, and you fought hard against guys that battling on the boards. You guys were even in rebounds. Yeah, you shot actually very, very well from the perimeter. You got the ball inside. For you tonight, what was the difference, that little mid-range jumper you had going tonight?
You know, I just saw open opportunities and took them, but, you know, we just always try to get the best shot every possession, and it happened to fall my way this game, but, I mean, we just take it game by game and keep going from here, but just keep trying to play hard.
You get in that locker room, and there's a lot to take from this game. Again, you guys have been so close, but this is a game, like Coach just said, you guys didn't lose this game. They kind of won that game at the end.
Yeah, I mean, Coach is right. I mean, we right down to the wire, but it's happened a lot this year, and we got to come over this one little hump. And when we do that, we're going to be a good team. But we just got to keep our energy high, hopes high.
When you get to the playoffs, you're a team that no one's going to want to play. I appreciate a little bit of time.
No, sir. No, sir. No one wants to see us in the playoffs.
Thanks, Lucas. Appreciate it. Guys, 2 great games all the way down to the wire with both of them. Lafayette, just not enough to get over the top. Back to you.
All right, Mike, thank you. Job well done tonight for Mike Joseph. All right, it's time for the highlights, and then we'll wrap up what has been a long day. I got to get the cameras off these guys' shoulders. Here we go.
Gary, what a whale of a basketball game we saw tonight. James Karnick in the middle early on did a great job, and then, boy, those guards from Lehigh, Gary, how good were they? That was Lance Tejada on fire in the first half. Boy, I love the game. It's kind of a coming out sort of game for Isaac Suffren. Again, Karnick again. Last time we checked, he was like 6 for 8 from the floor. Again, Isaac Suffren working in traffic. I love the element he brings. There he is again. Great athleticism, great size. He's a tough matchup. All right, talk about tough matchups. 6'9", left hand, right hand. Lafayette had no one able to stay with him physically. Of course, our 2 guards, Justin Jaworski and Alex Petrie, doing a nice job from the perimeter. And look at the little crossover here by Alex, and then the dish. And boy, Justin Jaworski, when he catches it in rhythm. Gary, there are so many positives to bring from this game. I love the way Fran O'Hanlon put it. He said, you know, they didn't lose the game, did Lafayette? Lehigh beat them, and Lehigh did beat them. Give credit to these guys. Tejada again from downtown. Jordan Cohen was absolutely unconscious. I mean, what can you say? No matter who was guarding him, the step backs, he took it to the rim. And then, you know, Alex Petrie seemed to answer toe-to-toe. 2 great shots down the stretch that extended the game, got it to overtime. But in the overtime, Lance Tejada, unstoppable. I mean, Gary, unstoppable. To get the ball in his hands, everybody in the gym, everybody in the arena knew that he was going to have the ball in his hands and he was going to make the play. And Gary, he made every single one of them.
He did indeed. Frustrating for the Leopards at the defensive end, and the one time they stole the ball from, they wouldn't let it happen again. They just put everybody down on the baseline. Here's how the numbers shook out. The 93 Lehigh points on 34 field goals. They shot 54% from the floor. 9 for 23 from three-point land. That is not good for Lehigh, 39%. And they were 16 for 20 from the foul line. Karnick with 15. 11 for Lefroy, 17 for Tejada, but the night belongs to Jordan Cohen as he gets a career high again. Back-to-back career highs, 32 last ball game, 33 tonight. Lehigh goes to 14-6 and stays in a tie for first place with Bucknell at 7-2. For Lafayette, they got 86 points tonight on 30 field goals, 12 for 28 from the foul line, 14 for 17 from the foul line, 12 for 28 from beyond the arc. 50% shooting tonight for Lafayette and 43% from beyond the arc. 17 points for Jarrett, 16 points for Suffern, that is a career high. 16 points for Justin Jaworski, and 12 points for Alex Petrie in the ball game. Lafayette falls to 5-15, 2-7 overall, and they're going to meet the other first place team on Saturday at 2 o'clock when Bucknell comes to town. All right, let's get out of here. For John Leone, for Mike Joseph, Rick Iho, the RCN television team. Great job tonight by our camera guys pulling double duty for the doubleheader. They did a terrific job. So I'm going to mean this. Good night, everybody.